So I'm about to put together 3 really fun Christmas gift baskets for 3 offices that my dental office actually works really closely with all year long. I volunteered to do this year because if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I absolutely love to make Christmas gift baskets. It's one of my favorite things of all things to do. If I could pick a dream job, this would be it. Oh my gosh. And when you get to spend someone else's money, it's even 10 times more fun. Now, the offices that we're going to be giving these to are actually 2 oral surgeon offices and 1 denture clinic. So when I was picking out the items, I really wanted to come up with some kind of fun items for all the staff, but I also wanted to pick up an item that would be kind of the feature and focal point of the gift basket. And that is definitely these adorable little snow globes. Now, I actually found these at Safeway here in Canada, and these were around $30. So I knew that this was a bit of a bigger ticket item. I thought these little globes would be perfect because they could actually leave these at their reception desk all winter long because they don't scream Christmas. And how fun are these? So when I'm choosing items to put in these baskets, I always try to kind of think about how, where I work, when we get baskets and gifts and things like that brought to us, what kinds of things as a staff do we like to get? And yeah, this has pretty much got it, covered right here. So I'm just gonna go through all these items here with you real quick. Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without Danish cookies. I love these. These are quite inexpensive as well. I think I got these actually at Dollarama. I like to pick up some kind of a taco chip because I like to put salsa with these. So I thought these were kind of fun because it's got the red and the green. The other thing that I also like to try to keep in mind when I'm putting these baskets together is I try to kind of keep the color scheme similar. So obviously for Christmas you want red and green. Some of the times though you can't, dictate the colors that much. But so I've got kind of red, green, and blue kind of going on here. Next up, we've got some bits and bites. Again, wouldn't be Christmas without those. And of course, you can't go wrong with, Lindor and Ferrero Rocher chocolates. This was a fun find this year. I actually picked these up at Costco. They were, oh my gosh, how much were these? I think they were $14 or $15, but it works out to about $1.20 per hot chocolate bomb. And you get 12 here, and you get 4 milk chocolate, 4 dark chocolate, and 4 salted caramel. And they are gonna be just like the star of the show here. I think these are gonna be awesome. They're individually wrapped, so it makes it really perfect for an office situation. And I think everyone's gonna really enjoy those. I should have grabbed one more box just so we could have some here at home. These are also a fun find. I also really enjoy these. These are really yummy. These little gnomes came from Dollar Tree. You probably recognize these. They've had them the last few years. I actually had these in my stash and I thought, you know what, I'm not really using them, so they'll be a great little filler to add to the basket. I actually discovered these recently and they are delicious, so I had to make sure I grabbed some of those for the basket. This was a new find for me this year as well. I love Planters peanuts, but this is actually a Weekender peanut medley mix, so it's got all different kinds of nuts in here and flavors. So I thought that was kind of a neat find. These are another, if you've never tried these, oh my gosh, this is a must. They also come in a white chocolate covered option as well, but these are my favorite. And if you want to top them with a little bit of whipped cream, you could, even out of a can or whatever, or Cool Whip, oh, they are to die for. But yeah, they're really yummy just like that on their own as well. And of course, you gotta have some Hershey's Kisses. I just got the candy cane ones. And to go along with those taco chips, now this is another find that I discovered here not too long ago. If you've never tried mango salsa, oh my goodness, give that a go. So I wanted to make sure I got some of that to go with those taco chips. And no basket would be complete without a basket, right? Now, this is another thing that you can really blow your budget on if you don't know where to go for inexpensive baskets. And here in Canada, the first place I stop is always Dollarama. They have an amazing assortment of different containers. They even have actual like little wicker baskets and things like that as well. And I found these ones. This is kind of an off-white, but it even looks like a basket, but it's plastic. It's heavy duty, it's got handles, it's the perfect size, and they were only $4, which is a great, great deal. I don't like to spend any more than $5 on a container, but I thought this was great because, they can use this again. Someone could take it home, or they could even regift it, put stuff in and use it themselves to make a gift basket. So then of course the other thing you're gonna need is some kind of wrap. Now I get these little bags at Dollar Tree. I love them. They are 22 by 25 inches, and this is how they come, like this. This year they had a very limited supply. These actually came out of my stash. I've had these for a while. I don't think I'm gonna use this one though. It's a little busy. I don't really like this one. I don't mind the snowman one. So I went to Dollarama, again, trusty good old Dollarama, and at Dollarama you can get clear bags. You get 3 of them for only $1.25, and they are the same size. They're the 22 by 25. And my little pro tip to you, I've been making baskets long enough. This is how I do it, and it makes life so much easier. Go ahead and make sure that whatever your container fits inside your cellophane bag before you actually get your basket all full. It is so much easier once you've got your basket full of goodies. You know, it's heavy, it's a little bit cumbersome. If your bag is already on, A, you already know it fits, and B, all you have to do is just lift all this up and tie it up and you're good to go. The last item that I picked up while I was at Safeway, I was kind of wandering around their floral department and I just couldn't resist these adorable little snowman ornaments. They're like furry and fuzzy. Oh my gosh, they're so soft and they're so cute. So I plan on hanging these adorable little snowmen right on the outside of the baskets. And if they have a Christmas tree at their office, they can go ahead and just hang the little ornament right on the Christmas tree. So now all that's left to do is to start arranging all these goodies into those 3 gift baskets. And that is my favorite part. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna start arranging things in my basket here. I like to kind of start with some of these taller, bigger items. They can kind of go at the back, and then I kind of work my way forward. That's just kind of how I do things. And it's kind of like a puzzle. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle, trying to get everything to fit in here. And then I've got these little bags of things here, goodies. And of course we got our peanuts. And I want to make sure that I'm able to put our little lantern. I want that to be kind of the star of the show here. So let's see. I kind of build an area where it can sit. Maybe like that. Yeah, there we go. That's well supported there. That's looking pretty good. And then I can just kind of fill in these areas with all the other stuff here. I like to see the box. There we go. Also got our little gnome here that I want to be able to showcase a little bit here as well. And I don't know how, let's see, that might be a little too tall up there. So yeah, I think I want him kind of in here somewhere. And then we've got some of these other items that can go like that. Things are starting to take shape here, and I've just got a couple more items here just to kind of add as fillers. Let's see. I think the kisses actually look good up there. That, and we got our little Lindor. Ferrero Rocher. There. This gift basket actually turned out being the perfect size. I'm really happy with the way everything looks in here. I didn't have to overstuff it to get everything to fit. And our little lantern is definitely the star of the show, front and center. That's exactly how I had envisioned it. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. Now all I have to do is fill the other 2 baskets, and then we will get them all wrapped up and ready to go. Got all my baskets filled up. Now it's time to get them all looking pretty here. So see how easy it is when you've already put your basket inside your cellophane bag? All you have to do is just lift it up and you're good to go. And don't worry if there's some extra cellophane kind of here at the bottom. That can easily be fixed by just using some good old Scotch tape. So now all I'm going to do is just gather all this extra cellophane at the top. And you could use twine or like a little twist tie or a little piece of wire or something. I actually personally like to use these little zip ties. I think this is just the easiest way to, especially when you're doing this by yourself. Just get this all gathered up. Give it a good tug, just make sure it's all nice and tight. And then you just snip that last little bit off. And voila. Super easy. And you know what? That actually almost looks pretty darn good here on the top. I'm going to just trim a little of this because it's a little uneven, but not horrible. There we go. So it's looking pretty cute already, but we can definitely kick that up a few notches by putting a nice homemade bow. I'm not going to show you how to make a bow on camera because I am not an expert bow maker. Basically, as long as you're using wired ribbon and you just make a bunch of loops and just kind of tie it together with some wire, you can usually come out with something that looks pretty decent. Or you could just tie it in a bow if that's, you know, something that you're struggling with. I just use a little piece of floral wire here and I'm going to attach this just right up here. Like so. Just give it a couple of twists and then I will cut that off with some wire cutters. I forgot to bring them upstairs here, so I'll have to grab those. So there's our bow, and then you just kind of fluff that up a little bit. And then the other thing that I want to add on here is, of course, that adorable little snowman ornament that I got. There, that looks pretty cute. I'm going to just cut my tails here. They're a little too long. And I like to dovetail them here a little bit. So I'm just gonna, I think that looks nice. You just kind of fold it in half and make like a little V cut, and that gives you this cool little notch here. Just makes it look a little bit more polished and finished, I think. There we go. So next we're just going to put one of our little adorable little snowman ornaments on here, and I'm going to use a little bit of this baker's twine to attach that. Just not sure where I want to put it. Maybe off to the side. Let's see, if I actually just lift up the ribbon. Where's it gonna look the best here? Yeah, I think right out in front here looks nice. So I'll just tie this in the back, cut all my little tails off, and that will be all I'll need to do with that. And that is gift basket number 1 complete. And here they are, all wrapped up and ready to go. I'm really happy with the way they turned out. You'll notice that I added a little bit of greenery. I found these little picks in my stash. They have like a little bit of faux snow on them, and they had long kind of stems. So I just kind of basically twisted them around the cellophane part here and made it nice and tight so that they wouldn't fall off. And I think they just add a little bit of, I don't know, more Christmas charm, I think. And I think these are gonna be really well received, at least I sure hope so. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me put these baskets together today. The one thing that I didn't mention was that I was given a $300 budget. So each of these baskets only cost me $100 to put together. And you know what? I think for the amount of stuff that I was able to get, and some really nice things, especially those little snow globes. Oh my gosh, I just think those are so pretty. $100 is a pretty darn good price, I think, for the amount of things that I was able to put in these baskets. So I hope this has given you guys some inspiration. I don't know anyone that wouldn't want to receive one of these beautiful baskets. I know I sure would. And until next time, I will catch you on the next video. Bye for now, everyone.